So guys, where is this bike gonna fit into my life from now on? One of the biggest things I guess I gotta honestly say, I don't want to beat up this bike anymore. I don't want to use it for bicycle messengering anymore, and I certainly don't want to commute back and forth to work on it anymore. That is taking its toll on this bike, especially the commuting back and forth to work. It really beat this bike up like something fierce. Ooh, it looks cold outside. Let's see exactly how cold it is. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Getting ready to go to work. This is the coldest day so far since the summer ended. So let's see how cold it actually is. 14 degrees Fahrenheit. That's -10 Celsius. Whew. It is going to be a cold ride into work. Really cold. Okay, but we'll deal with it. That's what we do on this channel. We ride because we love it. Got to get mentally prepared here. All right, we got the Yesable Forte we're taking today. Been giving the Brommie a break because of the fact that I've been using it mainly for stuff I want to do, like on the weekends and just, you know, enjoyment type of riding. I haven't been commuting to work on it since I've gotten it fixed. I did for a week and that was about it. And now I'm just letting it sit because I don't really want to wear it out. And I'm going to be getting another Brompton very, very soon. And I want to do that. And then I'll use that one for commuting again. Anyway, I gotta get going because I'm running late as it is. So let's get on the road. Ooh, it is cold. It is really cold. That cold wind on my face is like, ooh, it is freezing. Guys, this is definitely the coldest it's been in a long, long time. Generally the winters don't really get, I mean, it does dip down this low and even lower sometimes, but that's kind of a rarity. I mean, usually around the 20s is pretty typical, but this is just like 15 degrees Fahrenheit, -10 Celsius. It's cold. It is really cold. So I'm gonna have to hightail it. I'm not gonna be able to do too much in the way of vlogging just because, you know, in order to vlog, I gotta go slower and then I freeze even worse. So I'm definitely gonna have to hightail it and hopefully I don't freeze on the way.
It's a
It is definitely cold out here today. Woo! It hasn't been this cold in a long time. Right now, I need to get into work and warm up a little bit, so I will talk to you guys here in a little bit.
Many hours later.
Hey guys. It was all nice and clear when I left this morning, and now, of course, it's snowing, and just another winter commute in the snow. Pretty fun for the most part. Kind of really cold right now, though, so I can't really do too much in the way of vlogging because I got to stay warm, and in order to stay warm, I got to generate some heat. There ain't too much to see, anyways. For the most part, it's pretty dark and barren out right now. I hope I'm gonna make it home. I wanted to wear my GoPro, but it doesn't really work too well at night, but we'll try to make it home without crashing. We're riding the Zizzo Forte. This is the setup, nothing special. Yeah, hopefully we can make it home. That snow started really coming down. Oh. It's crazy. It's been pretty dangerous on the roads because you got a bunch of dickheads who do not know how to drive. There's a guy that came within inches of me. Inches of me. You know, he didn't even give me any room. And I'm on the ice and he's on the ice, and it's like one little slip up and I would have went under his car.
1 week later.
Hey guys, as you guys can tell, it's a week later from that last segment, and we're out on the Brommie today. There's not a cloud in the sky. It's really nice out right now, really is. I've been riding the Brompton all day. Really haven't filmed too much of it, just, you know, kind of going really light, no backpack today, just out riding, enjoying the day, having fun, especially on the Brompton. And that's what I really wanted to talk about for a few minutes. And that is the part that Brompton plays in my life right now. When I want to go out and I want to have fun, or I just want to ride around the city, or I want to go and skip around the city real fast, the Brompton is the bike I always choose, guys. When this thing was down, it was down for several months because I needed to get parts, specifically a rear wheel. And every time I would want to go to the restaurant, or I wanted to go to the store, and I'm here in Denver and I wanted just to grab a bicycle, I always would grab for the Brommie. But I couldn't ever take it anywhere because it was broken. And I really missed riding it a lot. Yeah, I missed riding it. I missed riding this bike so much when it was broken down. And a lot of people, you know, look at my channel, a lot of people see some of the videos that I've made, and a lot of people will say things like, that bike seems to not be very good quality. It breaks down a lot. You've had to do a lot of repairs to it. And first thing I wanted to do is I wanted to dispel any thought that this is not a quality bike, okay? You guys have to understand how much I've ridden this bike. And I don't think anybody that just kind of watches one or two of my videos understands that. I mean, look at all these cars, for example, guys. Let's take that car right there. If you bought that car, and let's say two people bought that car, and one person barely drives the car. I mean, they barely drive it. They might drive it 3 or 4 miles a day, and that's it. And then there's another guy that buys the car and drives it almost 100 miles a day because he lives like 80 or 90 miles away from where he works. Which car is going to break down sooner? I'll give you a second. It's obvious the person that's driving their car a lot more is obviously going to have to do more service work at quicker intervals. Things are going to break down. He's going to need brakes. He's going to need tires, a water pump, whatever. Everything is going to need repairing a lot sooner, you know, within 6 months, because of how much the guy's driving the car. This goes for any type of machinery that you will own: a car, a bus, a train, a bicycle. When you're riding a bicycle a lot, you're going to have to repair it sooner. It's not going to take much, you know. Within a year's time, I probably have done more repairs to this bicycle than a lot of people have done in 5 years of owning their Brompton, or maybe even 10 years, depending on how much they ride the thing. I just want to dispel any misconceptions people have about the bike not being a quality bike. It is a quality bike. You just don't understand how much I ride this bicycle. I ride it a lot. Everywhere I go in this city, it's on this bicycle for the most part. And there for the last year, this was my primary form of transportation and the bike I rode almost exclusively. Not only have I rode this bike a considerable amount, I've also been very hard on this bicycle. If you've seen the streets here and the sidewalks, and they're horrible, man. They're some of the worst streets I've ever rode on. Look at these sidewalks, for example. So many sidewalks here in Denver are these slate pieces of junk. I mean, I saw a poor guy in a wheelchair trying to get across this sidewalk one time, man, and he was having a difficult time. But look at this. It's horrible. And when you think about exactly how rough the sidewalks are, how rough the roads are, I'm surprised the Brompton, in fact, I'm very surprised the Brompton has lasted as long as it has without some major structural damage. You see, this is what a normal sidewalk looks like. That's a horrible looking sidewalk back there. But even so, I mean, like a lot of the roads, because it does snow here a lot and there's plows going up and down the roads all the time, a lot of the roads get really beat up during winter time especially. So I'm riding the bike a lot. I am beating the bike up, not because I want to beat it up, it's because of the roads and the sidewalks and all the, you know, just the whole beating that this bike takes on a day-to-day basis. It's just astounding, you know. And of course I was riding it back and forth to work. I was bicycle messengering on it. I was riding it around, doing recreational riding. I was using it exclusively. Yeah, this bike for over a year was my exclusive form of transportation. It was the bike I rode almost all the time. So no, the bike is not a crappy bike. Yes, it is a quality bike. I just happen to ride my bicycle a lot more than most people do. So I just wanted to throw that out there for the people that act like the Brompton is not a quality bike. So guys, where is this bike gonna fit into my life from now on? One of the biggest things I guess I gotta honestly say, I don't want to beat up this bike anymore. I want to utilize this bike for the things I want to go do, you know, the things I want to go do around town, fun recreational riding, utilitarian riding, but fun utilitarian riding, you know. I don't want to use it for bicycle messengering anymore, and I certainly don't want to commute back and forth to work on it anymore. That is taking its toll on this bike, especially the commuting back and forth to work. It really beat this bike up like something fierce. So definitely going to use the Yesable Forte as the beat up bike, the weather bike, the utility bike, you know, things like that. I'm definitely going to use it for the things that really are hard on a bicycle, and save the Brompton for things that I really, really want to do. You know, the fun stuff, the enjoyment riding. Because nothing's worse than commuting back and forth on your Brompton for months and months and months, and then when you get to go do something fun, guess what? You can't do it on your Brompton because it's broke down from all those months of riding back and forth to work. It's just not fun, you know. I want the Brompton for the things that I really want to go do. And I'm just gonna start riding the Zizzo for the beat up stuff, you know, the harsh stuff, the stuff that's really hard on the bicycle. Got my burrito, nice and chunky. I'm gonna sit here and eat and get some errands done before I have to go to bed because I gotta go back to work tomorrow. I've pretty much, like yesterday I slept all day, and today it was pretty much, well, I slept a lot too because this last week has taken a lot out of me with the snow and the bad drivers and just the long work hours. It was just really, really horrible. And I thought to cheer me up, I would go out and take the Brompton out on a nice, really cool, fun ride. And that's what I did for the most part. For the most part, it was fun. I didn't even bother with cameras. I didn't want to worry about it. I just wanted to ride my bike and enjoy the day. And that's what I did. But anyway, guys, yeah, the Brompton, I'm taking the load off of it. It's going to start being a more leisurely bike. I'm gonna use it for a lot of utility stuff too, but it's gonna be around the city stuff. I'm not taking it out to Stapleton, Commerce City anymore. I'm just going to use the Zizzo Forte for that. I'm not gonna use the bike for bicycle messengering either because that is so hard on a bicycle. And I really need to get a bicycle specifically for bicycle messengering. And it probably will be one that doesn't fold, but I want one that has small wheels, but probably one that doesn't fold, like a Molten or something like that. I don't know yet. But anyway, guys, videos are coming. I've been having a hard time. I've really been having a hard time. And I want to make videos for you guys. I love making videos. It's one of my favorite things to do, and I got to get back to it. I really got to get back to it. So I'm gonna do it, and hopefully everything will start smoothing out. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna eat my food. I've got a lot of things I gotta get done before the end of the day. So if you guys have any comments, questions, leave it down in the comment and questions section. Slap a like in the video if you like it, and I will talk with you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.